Colleen. According to new data from the Federal Trade Commission, consumers reported that they lost a staggering $470 million to text message scams in 2024 alone. That's 5 times more than in 2020. Given the news, you may be wondering how to better protect yourself from falling victim. Our friend Jen Burke from the Maine Credit Union League joining us this afternoon with some tips on how you can avoid being scammed. So yeah, this is posing a real threat to people, Jen.
And you have to take it seriously because to send these text scams, it doesn't really cost the bad guys a lot of money. They can send out a bunch of texts, and if they get 1 or 2 people to respond, the amount of money they can make just from a single person's response can be thousands of dollars. So that's why they've increased in popularity and is why consumers really need to know the red flags.
Wow, that's incredible. So what are we talking about? What are the most common scams when it comes to these text message scams?
So 50% of all text messaging scams tend to be one of the following. A phony job offer, something that sounds way too good to be true. They text you an offer, but you got to pay to do a background check or to get a computer sent to you.
Okay.
Unpaid tolls, this is somebody from the Maine Turnpike Authority. You have an unpaid toll. Please click here. Pay us the money for the tolls. Fake package deliveries.
Yes, that's common. I've gotten like 4 of those in the last month.
Click here and it loads malware onto your device. And then the really scary one is you have fraud on your account. Call this number or go to this website so we can verify where people go and they put in their personal information. All scary stuff. And then, of course, the fake text number where, hi, how are you? And you don't know who the person is and they try to engage you in a dialogue. That's how a lot of those romance scams start. And eventually, it's a push to send money out the door.
Wow. So there's lots of ways that these bad guys, as you call them, are trying to scam people. What are ways that consumers can protect themselves from these scams?
Stay diligent. Hear these common scams so that you know that they're happening. So if you get a text message like this, maybe you don't pause. Never click on links from people you don't know. You don't even do the stop now. Like if you get a text message and respond, don't just disregard it. And then, if you ever are concerned that you fell victim to a scam, contact your credit card provider, your bank, your credit union right away. Let them know, and then freeze your credit. I always recommend folks to do that. Monitor your accounts and freeze your credit. So if you gave somebody too much information, you can get those credits, scores, and reports frozen so nobody opens a new line of credit in your name.
Okay, so say we're in that boat, right? We think maybe we clicked one of these links, we did something we shouldn't have done with one of these text message scams. What should you do if you feel like you've been scammed?
Definitely report it. There's identitytheft.gov. You can contact the Federal Trade Commission. Again, contact your financial institution. And then you can text 7726 to your phone carrier to report the text scam, and it'll track it. So that's something a lot of people don't know about, but it's something really easy to do.
Okay. Jen Burke from the Maine Credit Union League, thank you so much for coming in today alerting us on this scary text message scam that's going on in 2025 here.
Protect your money.
Yes, protect your money always. All right, here's a look at what's coming up today on Channel 8.